Hi there. Now we're going to show you how to make a newsletter of your own, or maybe send out an email to your team just without using the pre-written newsletters, but starting from scratch. So we're going to come over here to newsletters, and again, I want to encourage you, please perform each step, see the step being performed, then pause the video, go perform the step on your website, and come back. Make it so much easier to learn how to do this. Okay, so we will click on newsletters and we're going to make a brand new newsletter. So when you come and make your new newsletter, it'll automatically come up with the template here that we've designed for the email program for the pre-written newsletters. Now maybe you want to leave some of that stuff. That's perfectly fine. You could just change this content and this content, or you can leave your face, if you watch the former videos, you already know what these modules are for. But what I would like to do is I want to go ahead and actually delete all of this, except for the social media. And I want to start from scratch. So I'm going to write in here, I'm going to say, hi team, this email is to let you know about the meeting next, whoops, next week. Okay, and let's say that for more info and directions, click here. Okay, so let's say we've already posted this on our events page. So we went over to events and we've already posted it on our events page, which there is a video to show you how to do that. One thing that you will need to do is this address up here, which is your URL full going to this page here. You will want to highlight that blue, and then you will want to copy that link, and you're going to come over here to newsletters and you're going to highlight the click here. You're going to click on a link. You're going to paste the link in, hit OK, and now you have a link to your directions. Let's say you want a photo in here. Maybe you're going to give away something. Maybe you're going to give away a diffuser. We're going to click on that and hit insert, and then you can have a photo in there as well. Now, this is all great and everything, and I love this template. But let's say you want to just do something straight from scratch. You don't want it to look like this template at all. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and I'm going to come up to the top, and up here, where it says template, I'm going to click on that. And there are some other templates that you can go ahead and use. Maybe you want to use a party template and you want to make a creative little newsletter to go out to your customers. Maybe you want to change things. You can change all of this. You can change the photos. You can change the writing. You can do all of this. So there are some other pre-formatted photos or newsletters in here that you can use. You just simply change the photos, you change the wording, you erase the wording, and change it with my own wording. And then just change all of these things. Now this is up to you if you want to go that far. Personally, I would recommend at the very beginning to just go ahead and use the newsletter that was pre-created for you until you kind of get your bearings, and start really feeling comfortable with the newsletter program. When you get done looking at your newsletter, you can go ahead and preview your newsletter. Oh, let's enter a subject. My first newsletter. And let's go ahead and we're going to preview this and we'll see what it looks like going to everybody else. Well, because the module was still left in there, it's going to look like that. Your content here. And again, you can go back and forth and hit cancel and then open it back up and you can edit it out. So let's say I want to edit everything from here and say I want to let you know about the meeting next week, or maybe the text, maybe it's a make and take or anything like that. Now let's go preview that again. And you will see how now all that other stuff is out of there and it's just about your meeting. Again, you can add photos, you can do any of those things. Let's go ahead and hit cancel. We're going to open this up and we're going to just kind of erase everything except for the social media, which you should never erase the social media. Maybe this is a we are excited about the meeting. Okay. Click here to learn more. And again, we will come back over here and we will get a copy of that link. Click here to learn more. We'll highlight it. We'll hit the link key. We'll paste that in. Now we've got a link. We are giving away this, and we'll add a photo in. Let me scroll up a little bit so you can actually see what it is I'm doing. Okay, and we're going to put a photo in there, and we're giving away a diffuser. Let's say you want this bolder. You can make it bolder if you like. You can change the sizing of it, make it a header. You can change the font size of it, make it really big. And then you can always go back and preview and look at your work and see how that looks. And then you can cancel, go back and forth, and until you finish that newsletter and make it look the way you want it to look. Now, over here is where you're going to choose your list of who's going to receive this newsletter. Maybe this newsletter is only for your team and you've got your team members in there. Maybe you made a list of silvers and above and it's only for them. Maybe it's for people who just got the starter kit and they're done with their 14-day thing and you just want to make sure that, touch base with them and say, hey, we're having a meeting to teach you more about this, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's for the people who get the newsletter. You get to make that information. If you can send attachments here, I do not recommend sending attachments by a newsletter though, because it will more than likely go to spam with the way the settings are these days on Gmail, Google, Yahoo, Outlook, all of that. Okay, you can modify your sender name address here if you want, like, it's automatically set in the configuration files one way, but maybe you want to modify some things because it's to a certain group of people. You're more than welcome to do that. And then when you're done, you'll hit preview save and then you'll just send it. At any time that you want to save and come back to it later, you'll just hit save and it will save the newsletter until another time when you're ready to work on it. So that's how you create a new newsletter, and you can create them from scratch. Again, I would encourage using the pre-written emails the way they are right now and just take baby steps out. Try a little bit, every couple of days, send something out, try something new. Make sure you do your blogging though. Blogging is a great way to get traffic to your website, so want to make sure that you're still blogging even though you have this awesome new autoresponder email newsletter program. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic day and I hope you enjoy sending newsletters and emails out to your team and to your customers.